Hey YouTube, it's Mr. Noor 14, and today we're doing a review on Microsoft's Xcloud streaming service. So, what is Xcloud? Xcloud is basically the Netflix of streaming for video games. Just like Netflix does movies, Xcloud will be streaming video games for everyone out there on the Microsoft platform. Okay, so what is the first thing I noticed when I started using Xcloud? Well, I would have to say that it's just the word simplicity. It's so easy, so simple to start up. You simply go to the Play Store, download Xbox Streaming app here, click on it. You basically sign in to your Microsoft account. It then signs you automatically in to your Xbox Live account. And then you basically just have a number of games that you can play. Now, what is the second thing I noticed, besides simplicity, was ease of use. This thing is so easy to use. Case in point, after you sign in, you simply go to these games here, you click on them, it loads, they play. Just that simple. You don't have to wait 2 hours for anything to download or anything like that. You're up and ready to play in just minutes. Okay? The third thing I noticed, besides simplicity and ease of use, is functionality. This thing functions so easily. Okay? Whatever you can do on Xbox Live, you can do here. Okay? You don't have to wait for your gamer score to be added. You don't have to wait for your saves to be saved or anything like that. Whatever you can do on Xbox Live, you can do on here. So simple, so fast. I mean, it's just blown my mind, really, of how good it is. Okay, so we got simplicity, ease of use, functionality. What is the fourth thing? The fourth thing is basically it's fun. It is fun to be able to play on your phone, your tablet. This is part of Microsoft Play Anywhere strategy, where you can play anywhere on anything. Okay, so those four things I really enjoy about the Xcloud service: the simplicity, the ease of use. Okay, the simplicity, ease of use, the functionality, and four, how fun it is once you start playing these games. And Microsoft gives you a big variety of games to play, from RPGs to action games to racing games, just so you can try all this out, And there are some problems with it. It ain't the best thing in the world. Like I said, when it comes to actually working, sometimes you're going to get parts where you lose signal and things like that. But all in all, it works. As simple as that, it works. It's not the best thing, but like I said, it works, and you can see where the technology is heading, and where it's going. So I then told you all the nice things about it. I'm going to tell you kind of the bad side. And it's not really bad, but it's what I started feeling once I started playing the games on Xcloud. I was having a good time, having fun. I loved walking around the house and the ability to play anywhere in my home, But then I thought, wait a minute, I just spent money to get 4K TVs in the house, an Xbox One X, and a Vizio soundbar that does Dolby Atmos. And I'm like, what is going on with Microsoft? I just spent all this money, to have this Dolby Atmos and everything, and I'm just enjoying it in my 50-inch TV screen. And then Microsoft comes in and basically changes everything up with an app that basically makes me portable. And I'm like, okay, that's messed up, but I had to think about Microsoft's strategy. Unlike Stadia, which says, okay, this is the way you're going to game. Okay, you're going to have to play on the cloud. Okay, and you're going to have to follow our rules and our things, and you got to not only pay for the service, but then you also got to pay for the games. Microsoft is taking a different strategy. They're saying, hey, you have choices. We're always going to make hardware and software for our system. Okay, we're going to make hardware. And Phil has said that we're going to make hardware. So you're not stuck to this Xcloud thing here, because honestly, how good it is, it's amazing. But I don't see myself on a train. I don't see myself on a bus or in the car or somewhere playing this and getting a consistent connection. Okay. I just don't see it. I don't even know if it'll be ready in a year from now, or maybe it'll take 2 or 3 years. I know they're probably going to open this in 2020 when they come out with a new system. But I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know how far they're going to be. Now, Stadia's got some hookups. A lot of people are talking about it. It ain't living up to what everybody thought. And a year from now, I don't think this is going to live up to, its true potential. Not until 5G gets here. Okay, so that was my biggest gripe when I first started playing it, is that, what is Microsoft's strategy? I just went out and spent all this money, and here I am, with the dilemma is I got 4K TVs. I like to play that way. I like Dolby Atmos sound, and now I'm stuck to this little bitty screen that, where it's good, you can't really see anything on my little Samsung S7, to be honest. And I also put it on my tablet, which is a 10.1 screen, and it was lovely on there. I mean, I couldn't believe how good it looked. But like I said, when you're used to looking at a 50-inch screen, it's something that you really, 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 really can't get used to when you go down to these little screens. But it's making you mobile, okay? Now, the second gripe I had is that the way Microsoft is implementing this, I think Nintendo's way, honestly, is better, where they're giving you a device, even though the Nintendo Switch is underpowered. And I wouldn't know how much Microsoft would have to spend, or we would have to spend, to get something like that. But I think the next iteration of the Xbox should be a tablet form, like Nintendo has something that hooks up, to a base that gives it more power when it hooks up to it, to allow you to play games. And then you can use the streaming aspect, when you're moving around. I really don't know. I don't know how they're going to implement that, but thank God Microsoft has, that mid-year irritation where they change the Xbox around. And maybe they'll change the Xbox around and make something like that. But that was really my only, few gripes about the system. As far as I'm concerned, I was playing Recore. As you can see, I'm going into it now, and it says game streaming preview. And you just wait a little bit, and it starts up. No waiting 2 hours for something to download. No having to download a game early or tell your Xbox to download it early, so that you can play it on day one and things like that. It's instant. And that's what I like about it. The simplicity, the ease of use, the functionality. And man, it's just darn right fun. Now, if you see over here on the right, it tells you your connection. Now, you see how it has an eye on there. So it's saying, yeah, we got some interruptions in your service. Okay. But usually that's full. But at times when you're playing, it'll scuff up and you won't be getting a good signal. And with this, you need to be on your 5 band. You can't be on your 2.4 band and use this. Okay. You have to be on your dual band 5 there. So if you don't have a dual band router and you kicking that 2.4 around your house, don't expect this to work. Now it says the controller, doesn't work a lot, but I mean, it's not connected, but it is. So just push the button and you'll be good to go. So as you can see, I'm playing Recore. And as you can see, it has my saves from when I played it on my Xbox as part of Game Pass. So I don't have to, make a new save or anything like that. It's in the cloud, it's there. It's just that ease of use, that simplicity, that functionality, everything that's in there is just so simple to use. Okay, so it goes in here, and then I'm just going to give you a little gameplay. And then there's some games that really are not playable. Gears of War 5, totally not playable at this time. And I think they're getting the bugs out and everything. And like I say, it takes a little time for everything to stream. But once you're up and streaming, as you can see, you can control everything. So I'm not that good at this part on this little screen. So bear with me, people. Now, as you can see, I'm trying to play the game here. Give you a little bit of it just to show you. So I might not talk for a little bit. Okay, well, there you go. That shows you how gameplay is. As you can see, you can control it, you can fire. As you can see, I didn't lose any connection. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed my review of Xcloud, Project Xcloud, Microsoft's streaming game service. Like I said, it's similar to Netflix, but instead of streaming movies, you're streaming games. This is Mr. Nord 14. Hope you enjoyed the review. Peace out.